So if I wanted to stretch her left quadratus lumborum muscle, I could just take her leg and bring it over this way. The problem is her other leg is in the way. So I'm going to keep my fingers here on the top dorsal part of her foot. Then I'm going to take her leg and place it over my fingers, and then I'm just going to slide her off the table with my fingers. Now if her hip starts to come up, then counterbalance that and push down on her hip. Good? Gets everything in through here. For some people, the counterbalance move seems to work a little better. So with this, I'll take the leg and then cross it over to the other knee. And then I'm going to push the knee this way with just a little bit of counterbalance, not too much. Because if you push too much, and then they'll feel it in through here. You want them to feel it on that side that you're stretching. So just a little bit of counterbalance, and then now we're going to bring it over like that. Good? Mm-hmm. Would you say that isolates that stretch better?
Oh, yeah. It felt like my, did you feel that rotate?
No.
My hip?
Really?
Yeah.
So then the other side. So then we're just pulling the fingers. If the hip comes up, then just make sure that you counterbalance and push down on the hip. And then she likes this counterbalance move.
So if they felt that in the adductors instead of the IT, then what would you do to fix that problem?
If adductors, they're usually just way too tight. Because they should just feel this stretch. If you're going across the body, across the midline, then you're just going in through here. Unless this is pinching something in through here. So it's one of the best as far as the IT band to stretch those out. But there is another I'll show you. Okay, so if I could have you roll on your side and then face this way. And then scoot towards the edge of the table, towards me. So if you can stabilize the sacrum either by with your hand or by your hip. And then you can have them bend the bottom leg for stability. Bring the top leg off the table. Make sure they have a neutral pelvis. And then now push the lateral knee straight down to the floor. And hopefully that won't bother their adductors. One of my favorite ways is just to put your hip there. So there's like no strain on you whatsoever. So now she's in the position for the golf pivot. So take your hip, place it into her sacrum. So this will ensure that her pelvis is going to be in a neutral position. And then what you want to do now is you want to rotate your body so you feel your obliques tighten. So I got to rotate all the way around and make sure my hip is still into her sacrum. And then I'm going to rotate all the way around the other way while my hip is still there. And I can feel my obliques really tight. If you ever go golfing, you know what this feels like. You really want to rotate. Now all you have to do is just pick up her leg. So I'm just guiding her leg, I'm not really lifting it. Good stretch, isn't it?
Yeah, really good stretch.
And you could really crank on it. A nice way of isolating the movement of the ilium is to have them take their bottom leg with their hand and place that underneath your knee to keep this leg stable. And then I'll see if this is any different. Does it feel different? Okay, have you roll over and do the other side. So bend the bottom leg, top leg off the table. Would you mind turning that a little to give me a little better angle? There we go, thanks. Okay. So now we're going here to flexion. and then back here for extension. A lot of people end up liking that, stabilizing their other knee there. Is that too much on your back?
Yeah.
Is it? Because I won't go as far.
No, it's just a real good stretch right
Okay.
here.
Now, if you wanted to do an active movement, what you would do with this is take her to about midway here, and just by using your gluteal muscles, extend your hip and your leg backwards like this. So just using your posterior muscles, bring your leg backwards in extension. There you go. When she gets to the end range, she relaxes, and then give her a little bit extra.
Oh. That was worse.
Okay? Have you lay in your stomach? It's like, and it's not even Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So what I notice with a lot of people, what they do is that they're constantly tightening up their traps. So you're cradling the leg like this, and they're like, that's the worst thing you could do. Just by keeping your body nice and straight, then just act like a penguin. There's like no strain in my body whatsoever. Do you see? And you're just acting like a penguin. Good stretch, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, and then the last is to have you come and then just sit on the end of the table. Probably here.